about getting out and just riding and touring. But just that we on the interstate, still in Tennessee. At least I guess we are. I ain't seen the Alabama sign yet. Just look around.
Well, they call me Big Herc, and on this channel you will see basic motorcycle install videos, wind therapy, vlogging, just our motorcycle life, enjoying each other's company and meeting new people and going to new places. My adventurous side exploring life with my not so adventurous wife, but we enjoy doing things together and it's a match made in heaven.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your guy here, Herc, another episode on Big Herc 80. As you can tell, it's a gorgeous, beautiful day. With me and the wifey are just getting away for the weekend. I'm off. Our final destination is going to be Florida. So, we got the Harley out, got her loaded up, and we're heading that way. Now, the thing about it is, we're going to stop in Alabama first, and do some stuff in Alabama, then we're gonna go ahead and make our way down to Florida. That's our kind of go-to spot. It ain't too far for us. It's like 8 hours, but it's our go-to. We love the Gulf right there. The beaches are just, man. If you've never been to the Gulf, they got white sandy beaches. The water's usually crystal clear. So we heading down. That's one thing that I've talked about as far as since we had kids younger, at a younger age, our kids is grown. So when I'm off, we can easily just jump on the bike in the car and get away. We ain't got to worry about no babysitter. We ain't got to worry about none of that. We can just go. So I'm going to take y'all along with us. There is some stuff that I am going to record, like certain sites here and there. But yeah, right now we just going to cruise. And the way it's telling us to go is actually a back road from our house. And let me phrase it. It's not a back road. It's a 4-lane highway. It's just not a major interstate. Out there playing in the water. We coming through right here at Tellico Village. We riding through. We're going to be stopping up here in a little bit to get gas before we jump on the interstate. I knew I was going to have to get it soon. But I knew I had enough to at least get to the interstate. So we're going to stop up here and get gas before we jump on. And then we're just going to hit the highway and cruise. Hopefully we don't hit no traffic. If we do, it is what it is. We ain't in no time crunch. We're just going to enjoy the ride. That's the main thing. Get out and just enjoy the ride. I'll go to Dam. As you can tell, we just filled up a mile ago. So what we got, we're gonna see exactly what this bike averages on the next fill up. We'll probably fill up before it gets empty. I don't know, it depends on if the missus says, hey, let's stop or not. But yeah, we try to at least go 150, 200 miles before we stop, just to get off and at least, if nothing else, stretch our legs. So yeah, we're gonna get up here on 75 heading south towards Chattanooga. Let me see if you can see her back there. Yeah, you can see her a little bit. I was actually surprised when she said it because I was just kind of joking. I said, babe, I'm thinking about let's getting away on a motorcycle. Shoot, her ears perked up. But she was like, babe, she said some wind therapy sounds good. She said, where are you talking about going? I said, man, let's go to the beach. Well, that's her go-to spot. She loves the beach. So I started looking. This was a last minute trip. So I started looking and found a spot on the beach, a condo for us. Because one thing about it, if we go to the beach, we staying on the beach. We're not going and then gonna have to ride or drive to get to the beach. And we don't, let me rephrase that, we don't have to stay on the beach. That's my preference. But as long as we can stay walking distance to the beach, we good. Because we went down a few years ago with the whole family and stayed, and we just rented a big house. But like I said, the whole family was there minus one brother and his wife and kids. They couldn't make it in. But we went down there, we rented a house, and it wasn't directly on the beach, but it was within walking distance. We was basically one block from the beach. But one year we went, and I told her, I said, I'll never do it again. We went and we actually had to stay about, man, I don't know, 15 miles from the beach. And I was like, nah, we'll never do that again. I didn't like it at all. We sat there and you gotta load up the car, then you get all the sand and everything in the car. I just wasn't a fan of it. So from that point forward, and the only reason we did it that time, we was actually going down to take a cruise. And the cruise, well, it wasn't a cruise line that done it, but the Coast Guard canceled all departures. There was actually a hurricane that was supposed to hit land, so they had canceled all departures. So we was already down there, and we just ended up going to where we could find a spot. Well, we went to Fort Walton, but it was, like I said, about 15 miles off the beach, and it was just a learning. What we should have done is maybe went to Orlando possibly, or somewhere else, and just stayed for the week. But we didn't. But like I said, it was a learning experience. But here we are, like I said, we're on the highway on the interstate. As you can see by the GPS, we got 77 miles and got 233 to get to our destination, Alabama. Got some guys traveling right here. They loaded up. But that's what it's about. Get these haulers out. That's the Indian. Both of them Indians. But that's what it's about. Get these motorcycles out and just ride. Now, one thing I got for a question for y'all. Let me close this. I got a question for y'all. Okay. See that big truck right there? I seen a picture the other day. I thought it was crazy. But what it was a guy that was riding right behind a truck. I mean, right up on his butt. The thing about it is, some people commented and said that's how they ride. Me personally, I think it's crazy. Tell me, drop down below and tell me what y'all think. I think it's, for me, I think it ain't a smart idea just because that truck can have a blowout. That truck can do anything. I mean, he can lock his brakes down, and unless you that quick with your reaction, you're gonna rear end him. So I always find it best for me, I try to get away from them as quickly as possible. So if I run up on one and I can't get around them, I usually back off because I don't even really want to be beside them. But yeah, I've seen so many where I think they call them recaps, where you'll see that truck like, well, no, that wasn't. That was a whole truck, whole wheel. But them recaps, you'll see where the cap of it or the tread has come off a truck. So yeah, me personally, I try to get away from them. But yeah, drop down below and tell me how y'all ride if you're on the highway. Right there, if you ever in Chattanooga, and I'm pretty sure that's the exit. It's a restaurant down there. As soon as you make a right, it's down there. It's a hotel. Let me see. You should be able to see the hotel from the interstate. But it's one of them like motels. Yep, that's it. It's a restaurant in there right there at that Best Western called City Cafe. Let me tell you, if you ever coming through Chattanooga, you ought to try it out. I ain't been in a couple years, but I had used to come down here on the regular, and every time we went, it was good. But City Cafe, they got 2 locations. They got that one, and then they got one that is like downtown Chattanooga. Both of them was good. That when you walked in, and when I first heard about it, and it threw me off because of where it is. I've never seen a restaurant that was inside of a motel like that. But we went and tried it out. Like I said, people were telling us about it. As soon as you walked in, they had a glass case with the desserts on a little carousel. Just kept going around. So of course we pigged out. The fried chicken was good, the desserts was good, the hamburger was good. Everything we've ate there has been good. So yeah, if you're in Chattanooga, that's what it is. I guess dealership ain't bad. If you're ever in Chattanooga, go check them out. City Cafe. This is what it's about. Getting out and just riding and touring. But just we on the interstate, still in Tennessee. At least I guess we are. I ain't seen the Alabama sign yet. Just look around. Sat here, this was, I guess, all mountainous at one time, or just grew up and come in and cut a highway through here. But get out and ride and just, I'm sitting here, I ain't even got no music planned. Just reflecting on life, just thinking and deep thought. This is relaxing, it's peaceful. Me and my wife are messed up, but we have cut our mics off to where we don't hear the background from each other's microphones coming through our headsets. And then if I gotta talk to her, I unmute my mic and she can hear me, and then she can unmute hers. So we are just, like I said, just enjoying life together. Man, what in the world? 1, 2, oh, escorting. I don't think I've ever really seen that where the highway patrol was escorting. I guess they escort them out of the state, then another one pick them up. I've always just seen it where they had their own wide load. Oh man, they getting it.
All right, we done made our first stop. Actually making a lot better time than I thought we was gonna make. But we ended up leaving earlier because we were supposed to help some friends. That stuff changed. We couldn't get the condo at the beach for the night, so we gonna end up staying in Birmingham. Might have should have chose Montgomery, I don't know. But anyway, thought we was gonna leave later on this evening, but we ended up pulling out earlier. So we making real good time. We're gonna go ahead and head towards the hotel, and hopefully they can go ahead and get us in. We'll get there about 45 minutes early. If not, we can wait around. And then we're gonna get out and see what we can see around Birmingham. But yeah, went on a stop, topped off. Dang it, I meant to look. Oh, I still can't, hold on. Let me do the math here. With 171 miles. I'm gonna see what we averaged miles per gallon. 34.8. So 35 miles per gallon almost. Not too bad, considering it's just 124 and we was cruising about 90 on the way down here. If I'd have went a little slower, of course, we'd have got better gas mileage. But yeah, that's where we at. We're at this Marathon gas station. So we're going to go ahead and use the restroom and then jump back on the highway. I thought about taking this little road right here. I've been seeing a bunch of motorcycles on it, but after I pulled it up on my GPS, it just takes you into a town. So we're gonna jump back on the interstate and head to the hotel. You gonna smile? She's on camera.
The nervous smile? Like the kids did in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Come on, car. I know you seen that sign back there like I did. Sweet Home, Alabama. Well, we are about to pull into the hotel. Actually, it's a nice area. We always stay at Hilton. We're a Hilton Honors member, so we always stay at Hilton hotels. So, should be up here on the right.
Turn right.
And since we just staying for one night, we just want a clean place to sleep.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination. Arrived.
Alright, we done made it to the hotel. We see how these rooms look. They actually took care of us. We got here, we actually made real good time. So we got here, what, an hour before check-in, 2:16. This way. So we going down, they're gonna go ahead and check in, get our stuff unloaded, and then probably get out, go to some shops, party shops, and go get something to eat. Now, 2:16 is right here. Oh, it smells good.
I got it, go ahead.
This is all we need for the night. That's all we doing is just staying one night. And we right there. You see the motorcycle parked out there? Perfect.